Right, hello, Kieran here. I've been asked to give some of my favourite memories across 2023 from the Glassgirls, Stourbridge, and what a year it's been, right? What a year for the club, for the team, for everyone that's involved in any little aspect. Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic to be a part of it, and I'm so appreciative of everyone that's joined us on this journey so far. But yeah, I think it's so hard for me personally to just choose one specific memory that I've got a list in front of me where I'm going to rattle off a fair few because there's just too many to pick from, right? So throwing it back even to the start of last year, this year, sorry, where we won against Sutton on penalties. Obviously going to their place, bit of history between us and Sutton. Niamh Deasy and Sophie Levick still in the squad on that day. And Sophie Levick actually scoring the winning penalty as well to see us through in the, I think it was the Birmingham County Cup. So yeah, that was great to see. A great win there. Yeah, and even memories like the draw against Calcutta down at our place underneath the lights of the War Memorial Ground. Obviously, it was very frustrating that ended up being a draw, and we thought potentially that might cost us. But for some reason, it just sticks out in my mind as a fantastic game for as a football fan, right? Like it was very end to end, lots of goals, lots of action. Yeah, it was a great night to be had, despite not getting the win on the night. Obviously, the two cup finals against Leeds down at Solihull in the FA Plate, and also the Birmingham County Cup against Wolves at Molineux as well. Two incredible occasions. Obviously, didn't get the win, neither of them. But I think potentially, Hannah Fishwick's goal against Leeds, one of the moments of the season for me. Just the buzz after she scored that. I think it was 2-1 after she scored that. So really brought us back into it. But yeah, obviously couldn't get the wins in any of those two games, unfortunately. But amazing experiences to be a part of. And then yeah, moving on to the perhaps tail end of last season. Northampton down at ours, where we did mathematically win the league, which was fantastic. What we'd worked towards, and everything had just come together for that game. And yeah, we beat Northampton. I think it was 2-0 in the end, and then did eventually win the trophy. And yeah, it was fantastic scenes. Leafield as well, similar sort of occasion. Obviously, there we were presented with the actual Women's National League Midlands trophy itself, so we were able to celebrate with that. Again, fantastic scenes once more. And then yeah, I think that sort of wraps up last season. But then moving into this season, we've still had so many amazing moments. I'm thinking like the win away at Fylde, which was our first win ever at this level. So it was a historic moment. And yeah, it was really great for me to be a part of that, on the day, and just seeing how much it meant to everyone that had been part of that. I think Mike had just come into the job then as well. So yeah, to see him absolutely buzzing with that was brilliant stuff. Obviously, couldn't go through this video without saying West Brom. Probably my favourite Stourbridge women's match I've ever watched. It was crazy, wasn't it? Like, it still doesn't really register in my mind that happened, because we absolutely played them off the park. We were fantastic in every little aspect. And yeah, we beat West Brom 7-2. Like, that's not meant to happen, right? That's not meant to happen. And yeah, my final one, just to round off, Liverpool Feds. Obviously, we didn't get a win, but going to a place like Liverpool Feds was always going to be tricky. And yeah, 90th minute equaliser, courtesy of an absolute beauty of a Kelsey Richardson free kick. You can't complain at all, can you? Yeah, that was a really good point to pick up on the road. But yeah, those are all my memories. I've rattled on for a little bit here. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I say, thank you for everyone that's made this year so special in any aspect of anything that you've done. Yeah, it's been one of the best years of my life personally, as well as sort of footballing wise, doing what I've done with the girls. Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy, and I've loved every second of it. Yeah, hopefully all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you all in the new year.
Merry Christmas to everybody at Stourbridge Football Club. John said I'd got to do this video in landscape. That's why I'm standing in front of a Christmas tree in Cradley High Street. One of the things that lived with me for the year that's just gone past was the the anticipation and the excitement leading up to the title win, thinking, are we going to do it? Are we not going to do it? And eventually that relief and that joy in everybody's face in that game down at the Memorial Ground, where it was just magical. That's my memories of that. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
So Thea, what was your favourite moment of the year for Stourbridge?
When I was mascot for 5, when at half time I ran around the pitch.
Ah, brilliant. Why running around the pitch? Why was that good?
Because I got to get cheered at.
Ah, fab stuff. Thank you. Hi Stourbridge. My favourite moment of the year was the Wednesday night football match versus West Bromwich Albion, for a couple of reasons really. Firstly, the performance. What a great game, what a great atmosphere under the lights. But our under-9 girls got the chance to be mascots that evening, so some of them support West Brom, so that's great too. And we went 1-0 down, but it was how we turned it round, and it's something that not just my girls, but I suppose footballers in general, sometimes when you go a goal down, it's easy for your heads to drop. And it's something that I've talked about in my team talks, and it inspires, and you inspire. And again, I say this quite often, but I hope you know that. You do literally inspire our girls every time they play. They play for the badge and they play for you lot, because we're just really proud of you. So the Stoke game was another one which was fantastic. The draw, that draw felt like a win. Although we could have won as well if it had gone on another 5 more minutes. But yeah, that West Brom game, what a performance, what a moment, loved it. Merry Christmas everyone, see you other side, have fun.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you my favourite memory of 2023. Obviously given the chance to sponsor one of you, my absolute fave, Hannah. So last year obviously we tried to sponsor one of you guys, but we just didn't have a chance to. And then this year we were fortunate to be able to. So our first pick was definitely you, Hannah. But obviously it's meant for the whole team. We absolutely love coming to see you guys, obviously with the wins and everything. And we wish you all the very best for this season. And hope you have a wonderful Christmas and an absolute brilliant New Year. And we will definitely all see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi folks, my highlight of the year, I think most people's has to be the Baggies game, but for me it was Fylde. We weren't at the game, we were at the reserves game at Castleview, and we were reading it on Twitter, and it starts off and it's tough, keepers making a lot of saves, and then we go 1-0 up and then 2-0, and then they get a player sent off. We're going into injury time, it's still 2-0, and the photographer says to me, hang on, let's not count our chickens, look what happened last week, we could concede 3 in the last 30 seconds, but it didn't happen. We won our first ever game in Tier 3. We won 2-0 away to Fylde, and yeah, elation. The following week, back to form perhaps, 2-0 down at half time. We grab last second equalised by Zoe Clark, a 2-2 draw against one of the top teams, and that was pure elation on a scale that I've not seen at any match until the Baggies game. So for me, yeah, that was the highlight of the year. It showed we could compete. We can win, we can lose, and we can draw. But overall, hopefully, we've got enough to remain in this tier 3. That was the week that was. Happy Christmas.
Hi, the loud one here, Anthony. It's been a great year, obviously for Stour, with many amazing memories on and off the field. But if I'm going to have to pick, well, I'm going to pick 2. Obviously, Donny for me, beating them in March, it really cemented our position up at the top. And this season, yeah, it could be various games for various reasons, such as coming back behind against Stoke, but for me it has to be the win over West Brom, 7-2 against one of your Midlands rivals. is something special, and they would have all wanted to win that game so much. That's my memories, and hopefully 2024 brings plenty more memories. But before I go, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.
I've been asked from Glassgirls Network to say my favourite memories. My favourite memories was winning the league title last season versus Northampton Town. Just to be a part of that day was actually amazing. And to film that day on my channel was one of the best women football videos I've done. And then this season, beating West Bromwich Albion 7-2 at home was actually amazing. One of the best games I've been to this season. And just the celebration after the game was amazing. And I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hoping to see you at the game soon.
Folks, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, etc. Hope you're all having a good time. Can't believe 2023's just about over already, but what a year it's been. Highlights, been a few, haven't there, really? I mean, you can't look beyond winning the league championship and promotion, 2 cup finals, some brilliant games throughout the season. The match at Hull back in January, what a match that was, a real dogfight. Same time, the reserves get into their quarter-final and they put up a brilliant performance against Portsmouth. Really enjoyed that game. So unlucky not to win. The game against Calcer at home, what a finish from Fish to equalise for us. Brilliant goal, so composed. Albion at home, fantastic night, wonderful night. Just to be able to turn on a performance like that, so enjoyable. But for me, I can't look beyond Zoe Clark's goal against Stoke. You talk about moments in football, and I think that was a moment where you realise that this team was not just going to fade away in this league, that we were going to compete and hold our own and get stuck in. And that was the moment for me that really was the one moment of the season. I think if you watch the video back, it's just a moment of beautiful bedlam and madness and chaos, and so enjoyable to watch it back. Meant so much at the time, and it was just that moment that made you realise that we were here to be reckoned with. Have a good Christmas and New Year, folks.
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm a Birmingham City University student, and I've been writing some stories on the Glassgirls network. Unfortunately, I haven't been to a Glassgirls game yet, but I'm really looking forward to attending some in 2024.
Hello. This is a little bit more subdued than it was last year, and I think it probably will be the same for everybody. We know it's going to be a struggle this year, and it's been a struggle. Last year we were all cock-a-hoop because we knew we were going to win the league, and we did. This year it's been a bit of a struggle. It's been quite a lot of a struggle. Do you know what? Having seen you playing against Huddersfield on Sunday, excuse me, you're going to be alright. You're going to be alright. You're just only a couple of results away from there from being able to consolidate your place in the middle of the table. And I think we're going to have enjoyable football at Tier 3 for a while. And who knows what the future's going to bring, but we'll all be there to see it. So, happy Christmas to everybody who's still at Stourbridge, and hopefully I'll see you in the new year, and we'll have more of the same. Look after yourself, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello, and thank you to everybody for sharing your memories. Hope you're all having a fantastic Christmas. I agree with absolutely everything that's been said already. I can't really add anything different. If I had to pick one moment, it would have to be the cup final against Leeds, played at Solihull. It was an amazing occasion, and I think everybody played their part in making that such an occasion. Not just a 90-minute match, not just a moment, a Hannah Fishwick goal. It was a whole day, from turning up to the stadium, Kieran recording some fan predictions at the start of the day, to having a group photo with Anthony Dunn in that photo as well, with a big flag in the background, to having a separate supporters coach, to meeting fans that I've never met before because it was such a high publicised game, Loads of people went on that coach, to us walking inside the stadium with our flags around our shoulders, to having our photos taken with the Premier League trophy and the Women's Euros trophy, to seeing Sue Smith in person and Carol West, to setting up about 20 flags behind the goal and completely taking over that goal, the back of there, banging on the shed ends, to having more than one person singing, not just Anthony singing, but about 100 people behind that goal all sang a song. One of my favourite photos of myself, I'm wearing my white Puma outfit instead of my usual black one, and I'm there with my arms raised with my white cap on, singing my head off. What an occasion that was. And then, of course, the Hannah Fishwick goal, the biggest pop that I've ever heard at a Stourbridge game. And then something completely unique happened. We popped again about a minute later, where once it kicked off, we had some belief that we was actually going to go on and score a second goal. And I never experienced that at a Stourbridge game before, where you celebrate a goal, but then literally a minute later you get that second eruption. For me, that was superb, and everything that we'd done in the year building up to that, building a fan base, building a community, building relationships with each other, getting everyone to sing along, getting everyone to stand next to each other, and everyone being supportive of that, all led to what we witnessed in the game. And then finally, when we got back home in the clubhouse, welcoming the team back. So even though we lost that game, that wasn't a loss. That was an occasion and a memory that will stick with me forever. So standing up when the players entered the building, I had tears in my eyes, and I looked around, and I know a lot of people did, applauding every player when they returned back into the stadium. And Hannah Fishwick being the last player to walk back in as well, was just an occasion that I'll never forget, and it'll be very, very hard to top that occasion. And I think, that was a game that we lost as well, and that was my biggest ever Stourbridge memory. So for me, I just thank everybody for contributing to that moment. Once again, very Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for all the memories in 2023. Up the Stour.